Okay, good morning, everybody. So I had trouble getting in there. Here we are. So it's day 3 of Super Stimulation week. So yesterday's session, I'm afraid I managed to. I was doing something the day before with something else, and I had the sound setting for the microphone turned off. So even though somebody turned up for yesterday, you couldn't hear anything. So it's a bit of a shame, really. So I wasted that session. Yeah. So I'll just carry on. So we'll just try and redo the sessions today. So I've been talking about Wim Hof and his ideas of kind of waking ourselves up, stimulation through things like breathing exercises and cold showers and things like that. And so where are we up to? So I kind of created this Super Stimulation Week worksheet, where kind of just logging what do I need more of? Do I need more heat? Do I need more cold? Do I need more sleep, more exercise? And then the action taken. So Wim Hof breathing exercises, cold shower, hot and cold alternating, shower, power nap or go to bed early, exercise, meditation. And then in the final column, it's the change. So when you notice a change happening, so it might be that, it might be like 4 hours after you've done something that you finally relax, or kind of it might be that you do some exercise and then you feel a bit concentration is a bit off because the toxins in your system are kind of coming through, and then maybe 3 hours later, then your head clears and you feel good. So it's all about like working with looking at our experience. What it's like. How things work in our experience. So working to sort of bring more stimulation into our lives. Yeah. So it's the first time I've done a live one here on YouTube. It's a bit weird. Okay, so we'll begin by doing some exercise. So if you want to stand up. Okay, let's do some body work. Oh, put your hands together. Squeeze your hands. Drumming on the top of your head, and just give your head a massage. Shake everything out. And then swinging from side to side. And just rotating hips. So just keep mind and body together in the same place. So one's not ahead of the other. So the mind is connected with what is helping the body, what particular movement is helping the body, and the body is helping the mind by grounding the mind in the physical, which helps the mind become quieter and in a more sort of relaxed, reassured, earthed, and just sort of this sort of thing, twist and twist again. Okay, that'll do. So if you want to take a seat for meditation. So getting used to this new position, tuning into your body in contact with the ground. Being aware of your senses, 5 physical senses. So just whatever sounds and sights are there, light on your eyelids, and other senses. Just imagine that they're all just kind of coming into you, into the sense organ. Stimulation is coming into the sense organ. It's just turning into electricity and moving down your nerves into your brain. So you're just receiving the world into a soft awareness. And just allowing your body to just sit there. You don't need to be holding it up with any willpower. It's quite capable of just sitting down. It knows how to sit down. It doesn't need any help from your mind to do that. And just balancing your spine so that it's vertical, so that you're not leaning over forwards or backwards or side to side. Because if you are, you'll have to use tension to hold your body up and give your body attention. So we're looking to not have to do that. And begin to notice how you're feeling at the moment. What's been going on for you, yesterday and this morning, last night. And just receiving that feeling with a sense of care and kindness. May you be well. So we'll do the Metabone this morning. So beginning by trying to tune into your life and what it's been like, all the ups and downs you've had. And just allowing yourself to to just think about, the good times that you've had in your life. So, pick one time and try to kind of fill it out a bit in your memory. What were you doing at the time? Who were you with? What was it about that time that you found stimulating and exciting, or whatever it was? So if things are not so good at the moment, it could be hard to kind of reach back into some memory, because we're thinking, oh, things are not so good now, or whatever. But we need to have, if we're going to work towards being happier, we need to have a sense of what that actually looks like. And just give yourself enough time for that. When you have some sort of sense of that time, just kind of gently, wishing it back. Could something like that come again? Maybe there was a sense of kind of freedom and new stimulation, kind of excitement, things opening up. Is there a way in which things might open up for you now? Could you allow that? Allow that possibility? And if your mind goes to some other state, like maybe doubt, oh, that's not possible, whatever, don't give it any attention. Just keep coming back to wishing yourself well, wishing this more open or freer, happier state into being. So in the second stage, bring to mind a friend. Just having a sense of your friend's life and what what kind of things. Just imagining them really having a great time. Having a sense of what that means for them, what it's like in their particular situation. So really becoming interested in our friend and their experience and wanting that experience to be the best it can be. May they be well. And if you get a bit lost, just come back to your body. To yourself again, and then moving out again towards your friend. So in the third stage, bringing to mind a neutral person, somebody that we see around in the shop or who drives the bus, whatever. And kind of putting their happiness on the agenda. May they be well. Then the fourth stage, we practice loving kindness towards somebody that we find difficult. So having a sense of what might be a kind of happy experience for the difficult person. So we're shifting our attention from ourselves to them. So it might be that what makes the difficult person for us is that they don't give us what we want, or they get in our way in some way or other, what we want. So yeah, so that's irrelevant in a way compared to what we're doing now. So we're trying to sort of see their life as it is, separate from us. What do they really like? So using your imagination and trying to bring the difficult person alive. And wishing for them what they would wish for themselves. So now expanding outwards to include other people, more people who live around where we live. So having a sense of them, their lives. May they be well. and including more and more people. Having a sense of what happiness might be for them. And we think in terms of their needs, needs for food and shelter and warmth, and their social needs, connection and health. Their needs for self-realization, self-actualization, becoming what they want to become. So having a sense of getting behind living beings, wherever they are, wanting the best for them, caring about them. So this morning, I feel slightly disconnected from the topic, really, because yesterday I did a session and I was really pleased with the session, and then because I've been doing some work using this OBS software to try and make some short videos the day before, and I had to have the volume of my microphone turned right down so that it wasn't coming into the videos. Then I forgot about that, and then so yesterday's session had no sound to it. So I think things like that just kind of it's you can't. It's impossible to try and recreate things. So yeah, it's just worth acknowledging that. Disappointment, really, that happened, and then this morning I was trying to get in on Zoom, do Zoom live to YouTube, and it was not letting me do it. So then when I did get going, I in moving my computer so I could do the body work, I pulled the plug out. But such is life. Anyway, I've got some. I'm making really good progress with the little short video. Well, I'm starting with the first one, like a little kind of under 5-minute video about it's called something like all all there is, you know. So it's looking at the 4 foundations of mindfulness, and got really jazzy titles and background to it, and words behind me, and all that sort of stuff. So it's all kind of exciting, exciting things happening, and yeah, I'm glad to have moved over to YouTube, and because a lot of the body of talks and things are all over here. So yeah, so it feels like that feels good. So Super Stimulation Week. How can I pick it up after yesterday? Can't remember what I was saying really, but well, one thing I was talking about was about, well, you know, so we do this. So just let's get going on this again. So Wim Hof, the Iceman, is a Dutch guy who holds all sorts of world records for doing endurance. You know, so it's particularly to do with cold. You know, so he swam sort of a certain number of distance under a load of ice. He went up Mount Everest up to as far as 23,000 feet in his shorts and sandals until he realised that he was getting frostbite, so he turned back. He's gone up all the way up Kilimanjaro in his shorts and sandals. He's in a bath of ice, and he stayed in that for 2 hours. So what he's got is a thing called the Wim Hof method, and you can see it on YouTube. And he's got some really nice, concise, beautifully produced short videos of how to do his main things. So there's 3 pillars to the Wim Hof method. There's breathing, a kind of breathing exercise. So basically, on YouTube, you can see Wim Hof breathing method. So it's like breathing in, breathing out. You got a thing that expands and contracts to help you with the video, help you with your breathing, to time it. So just like 30 breaths, and then holding your breath for like a minute, you know, and then another 30 breaths. So the whole breathing thing takes about 10 minutes. Another 30 breaths, following out, deep breaths, and then holding it for like a minute and a half. So it goes on like that, and then so I think what he does is he uses this as a way of kind of preparing the body for then like cold immersion. So you know, sometimes like that's what happens, isn't it? When you get in a cold shower, you have to kind of, it helps to do some deep breathing to help you kind of concentrate on being able to stay there and all that sort of stuff. So he's got breathing, and then he's got the gradual cold shower. So in the little video he's got there, has a little hot shower to start with, and then just turns it to cold, and then just gradually immerses himself, starting with maybe with his arms, and then come out again and back again. So it's a gradual process. And you know what's really important is staying alive to what's actually happening with your body. So yeah, and not forcing anything, not forcing yourself. So the big danger is that you know, it's like you have this idea in your head about, I need to prove myself and do this and all that thing, and then what happens is you override what your senses are telling you. You know, so it's really important with this sort of thing that you stay alive to what your senses are telling you, and what you might be worried about. You know, like having a heart attack, getting too cold, or whatever. So you have to really do it in a way which is intelligent and sensitive to yourself and what you cannot do. So yes, it's like working an edge, really, of what pushing the edge a bit and then pulling back from it, that sort of thing. But all the time, what you're looking for is a kind of overall effects over time. So I've talked about logging. Well, having a sense of what you need. What do I need more of? Heat, cold, sleep, exercise. Then the action you've done, cold shower or breathing method or meditation, exercise, hot and cold shower. And then logging the change that's happened. When, so at 5 o'clock, my physical energy went from a 4 out of 10 to 8 out of 10, something like that. Or relaxation went from this to this. And it might be that some days that you don't really do very much, that you just you kind of all right, you just coast along, and then other days you think, oh, actually, I think I need something now. I need to wake myself up a bit with a cold bath or something. I think I might just leave it there, actually, because with all the kind of disruption that's happened to the sessions this week, I just feel a bit like I can't remember what. I feel a bit disconnected from the topic, really, to be honest. So yeah, we'll leave it there. And so next week I'm going to focus on relaxation and call it Super Relaxation Week, and see how we get on. Okay, thanks a lot. See ya. All right.